Damien, happy with your night's work?
Very much so, yeah. Obviously a nice scoreline, had a lot of chances, could have been more, but I think the most pleasing thing, Darren, is how they approach the game with their mentality. Asked for a 100-minute performance. I don't think we've ever had a 10-minute performance against UCD, so as I said to the guys after the game there, yeah, they've grown as footballers with us over the last 18 months because of the way we train and the environment we've created. But we're always on their case about mentality, and I think it showed tonight, so long may it continue that. Yeah, footballers you grow, but it's your mentality that leads everything, so it was pleasing.
There's a hatful of chances in that first half, and I take it the goal comes at the perfect time right on the stroke of half time.
Yeah, I guess it takes a bit of the nerves away because, like I said, over these last 18 months, for here no rhyme or reason, I don't know, I can't get to the bottom of it, but the guys have been nervy, so it was important to get that goal before half time. Yeah, we had chances. We had a chance. Sean had a 1-on-1 after 90 odd seconds. We didn't take it, but they stayed calm throughout, and like I said, approached the game very, very well.
We've at times struggled to break down teams that have set up to defend. Moving that defensive shape to a back four, did that give us a better platform to attack, do you think?
Us in a back four, yeah. Defensively? Yeah, it's obviously more aggressive. We obviously have changed our setup slightly for some games, and you've just more bodies up the pitch to counter attack really. And it was a must-win game for us tonight. They were told in no uncertain terms yesterday, and like I said, the lads have stood up. I put it on them again earlier on in the week. It's always Luke and same old voices, you know, driving the dressing room, driving the mentality, and of course the staff. That's why I'm hoarse. I'm hoarse 7 days a week, and I want to get my voice back, so fair play to them. Cameron texted me earlier on the day, could he take the team talk, so really pleased that he did that. Conor Kearns asked yesterday, could he speak in the team meeting, so like I said, hopefully we're finally grown as a team and as a squad.
You probably weren't expecting that from Cam. He's one of the quieter lads.
He's not quiet when he's moaning about something, but no, listen, it's something that we do anyway, Darren. Every game before we go out, it's either a staff member or a player that takes a team talk, and I hadn't chosen who was doing it, and Cam obviously asked me, so it was good, and I think he backed it up with his performance in large parts.
Quality of the goals tonight as well. I mean, you're fair to pick one, but JJ's in particular, it shows the ability he has when he shoots. Yeah,
very good. I thought at times, and it's a catch-22, if you don't shoot you don't score. I thought we did shoot too much from distance, you know, snatching at shots and not dominating the ball, circulating, moving it about. Yeah, really great goal, and could have been more.
A bit of composure as well, the team showed. It's easy to get a bit frustrated when you're owning the ball but aren't able to get a goal. They stayed at it in the first half.
They did, but listen, as much as I'm proud of them and well done, etc, 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 there's absolutely no excuses tonight. It's a beautiful evening. We're in a nice place in the league. The pitch is beautiful. It was watered. It's probably the biggest pitch in Ireland. So, you know, well done. But it was to be expected, demanded of them that, yeah, they deliver a performance with the ball on a pitch like that.
You spoke on Monday night about how some maybe the senior players, the younger players, had probably not done their case any good for getting into your team. Do you think they responded tonight to some of the blips you saw on Monday?
For sure. Listen, Monday's a distant memory now. Some people think it's a big cup, some people think it's a little cup. If you Google it, you can't even find it. But for me, it was still massive. So I was bitterly disappointed. I referenced it before with the guys. It was the game that retired me, playing for Shamrock Rovers against Bohemians at Dalymount. So I was desperate to win it, but obviously not for another year. So yeah, lads have stepped up, but I never doubted that they'd respond. They bounced into training Monday. Everybody was forgotten about. See you later. Let's get 3 points at the ball.
You got a goal up in the block. Another one here tonight. J.R. Wilson has had a good few weeks.
Yeah, listen, I'm proud of J.R. We know what he brings defensively. He fits right into our system. I'm always on him for, you know, bringing a real calmness in his attacking play, along with his build-up play, and obviously stats as well. Because of his position, a wing back in the pitch, he's high and wide, and goals and assists, and I still think he can bring more. So again, hopefully he can keep kicking on with that.
Big arrival this week, Harry Wood. He came on, he showed a bit of quality, and he had the ball in the net, but unfortunately rules out for offside. What did you think of his debut?
I really liked it, I have to say. He's obviously flipped in and out of two positions, which is totally new to him, but I liked his calmness, I like his technical ability, and like we've spoken about for 18 months, we want to dominate games and keep the ball and dominate the half and work our way up the pitch and all that. And he looks like he's a calm footballer, and calm footballers will go a long way, not only in the League of Ireland but at Shelbourne Football Club. So it's important just to keep working hard and getting the team now.
You brought a signing in last summer that probably changed the trajectory of the second half of the season, and Matty Smith, that's obviously high on the agenda to do now with the window open.
For sure. Listen, I guess took a backward seat in that now. I'll trust the people up above to bring in players. You know, I think there was a lot of business done yesterday. You could see a lot of screenshots being sent to me. So yeah, I've said it many times before in the last few weeks anyway, that we're in a position to pounce. And I think a few more bodies make the squad really competitive will help.
A couple of departures as well this week. All the best to Academy graduates Lewis and Luke in their endeavours. Yeah,
some people might look at it as a punishment, or they're sent off to Van Diemen's Land or anything like that, but they have to take it as a compliment, that we want them to go out and get men's football and grow, so that when they come back at the start of next season they're live options. So we'll be watching them very closely.
You talked before the game about players getting up for this, becoming motivated. What gets you up for the Bowl? 2 games against Bohs, League and Cup. You probably don't need any extra motivation for something like that. No, well, we'll still try and get that extra bit. Yeah, for sure, it's a Dublin derby, big game, 6-pointer you'd say next week, let's be honest. And then the Cup game, which I think is a brilliant draw, fantastic. It's a good change from being abused after away games.
Yeah. Especially by the Shels fans at the UCD Bowl. Never heard that one. Anyway, yeah, great games coming up, but so you can't smell yourself. It's dust yourself down, whether win, lose or draw. You bounce back into Monday and train like your life depends on it. That's the mentality that we've tried to instill at the club.
We'll let you meet your fan club.
Thanks.
Thanks, Damien.